All right, took my break. I rode the score train in my game, so that's all out of the way for the day. I am going to start at this point. Since we've rewatched the beginning of it many times, I think it's set. I'll save that for a full rewatch later. So I'm going to start heading, when I do these rewatches, I'm going to start with the last two pieces of music. All right, so time for a rewatch to see if I want to change anything and to kind of spark the flow in my head for creativity.
So
All right.
I expect you to report to Talon One and let him know which direction we're heading. Walk us in a direction until you feel that we've covered an adequate distance to check the signal again, and then asks, oh, out of character, ask if we're closer or further away, please.
All right.
All of Appalachia is your playground.
Don't tell me that. It's a very big playground, and I have lots of toys.
It is.
I seem to have misplaced my gas mask.
Oh,
Does
I've
any
got
one of my brothers have an extra?
I have one in my bag. I'll find it for you.
Nice job noticing it now. I sure appreciate preparedness.
It happens.
This is my first time in the formation. Could someone show me where I'm supposed to be standing?
Yeah, Constance, you'll be with me in the back. Actually,
That was meant
it's
as a
more about-
compliment. We're at camp. This is the time to find those things. Good job.
Oh, thank you.
Better now than in the field.
Here you are. Put us in this bag for you.
Much appreciated.
Like the new outfit,
Okay.
Carlson?
Yeah, it's much comfier than the old one.
I bet.
It's good to see you again.
Uh,
Cole.
Good to be back.
Yeah, welcome back, Cole.
Free. I mean, you got the two of us with you. Just tell us where to go.
Before we leave, I want to mention that sometimes I sound terse, but I think the best of all of us. You guys are truly like a family to me.
We love you too, Kermanovich.
Yeah, buddy.
Even with that gruff-ass vocoder.
Wouldn't be Kermanovich without it.
Out of character, dude. The nervousness is real.
I know. If you don't want to do it, we can hand it off to someone else.
Well, considering it's like my, well, I wouldn't say first time, but first time being up front, and, you know, I haven't RP'd in a very long time, you don't mind?
Okay. Nimbus, another.
Sorry, I got distracted. The stupid stream keeps telling me I'm at 0 bit rate. I really hope it's not lagging out bad for you. Anyways, I got to get reimmersed. Before we leave, I want to mention that sometimes I sound terse, but I think the best of all of us. You guys are truly like a family to me.
We love you too, Kermanovich.
Yeah, buddy.
Even with that gruff-ass vocoder.
Wouldn't be Kermanovich without it.
Out of character, dude. The nervousness is real.
I know. If you don't want to do it, we can hand it off to someone else.
Well, considering it's like my, well, I wouldn't say first time, but first time being up front, and, you know, I haven't RP'd in a very long time, you don't mind?
Okay. Nimbus notices that Initiate Blackwood's a little nervous. He leans over and whispers, "Hey, if you're not willing to do this, we can pass this off to someone else right now."
That would be
Okay.
best.
Okay. He takes the holotape back.
Don't worry, Blackwood. Everybody gets nervous.
Raptor team, I need a volunteer. Preferably someone familiar with radios.
isn't gray.
Swear I heard something.
Oh, did I say Raptor
Mosquito,
team?
probably.
Raven team, I'm
You did.
sorry. Gotta stop thinking like a knight. Raven team. Any volunteers? Alright, Riker, step forward.
Yes, sir.
You've been voluntold. Nimitol's the holotape out. You'll be leading the formation today. We are searching for a source of a radio signal on this tape. This tape will inform you when we are closer or when the source is getting stronger or weaker. So,
Yes, sir.
head to Talon team, assist them, guide us out.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're up with the three of us.
Alright, standard operating procedures, standard formation. Talon team will take us out. Raptor team, I will be having Raptors 2 and 7 at the front of the formation with me.
Yes, sir.
Raptors 9, 4, and 8 will guard the rear of the formation.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
When we get into heavy combat, initiate Hunter. Start moving towards the front of the formation.
Of course.
For now, remain in a observational capacity. Alright. You have a reading there, Initiate Riker? Or I'm sorry,
Lead us
Scribe
out.
Riker.
I believe I do, sir.
Alright, lead us out.
All right, Gray, Blackwood. You stay in your current. Blackwood, you're in the back. Gray, you're on the left. I'll be on the right. We'll be his eyes. All right.
Fair enough.
Copy that.
The reading indicates mostly a north-northeast path. We'll try to use the roads as much as we can. If the signal varies, I'll let you know on time.
Damn berries.
Knight Red, for the sake of this operation, I'm going to be using the plasma rifle for now.
Sounds good. We're too big a squad to sneak, anyways.
Okay, so the music started. So this will be the point, yep, where I'll actually be editing. Oh no, looks like I made a decision. It's probably due to the lag. Okay, so I really liked everything I saw. I'm pretty sure that on a further watch through, I won't find much to change. One thing I did notice is for some reason, camera 3's video is blurry. So this worked in the previous thing. I have yet to get into seriously diagnosing this problem, so I'm going to post-produce it. Sharpen. Please work this time like you worked last time. And just the base 500 seemed to be all I needed to do. So let's get a good look at this. Makes me nervous when I see bars like this pop up and I don't understand them. I'm pretty good at editing, but let's just say I'm lazy about getting into the nitty gritty. I basically address things as I need them. All right, let's see if that sharpened that video up.
Do that.
The reading indicates mostly a north-northeast path. We'll try to use the roads as much as we can. If the signal varies, I'll let you know on time.
Yeah, definitely sharper. I'm almost thinking, though, it looked just slightly too sharp. So I'm going to... Yeah, you know, that's pretty good. It was good last time. I don't see any oddness. Okay, I'm going to stick with that. I don't see any reason to change it. So now we get into working on the song, because I was already into it. So we will start at the beginning of the song and watch it, and I'll make a decision to cut it once it goes back to my footage.
Night Red, for the sake of this operation, I'm going to be using the plasma rifle for now.
God, I want to kill that lag, but I want to preserve that conversation, and it's worse on the other cameras.
Damn berries.
Night Red, for the sake of this operation, I'm going to be using the plasma rifle for now.
Sounds good. We're too big a squad to sneak anyways.
Looks like the critters that are near my home still haven't moved on yet. They didn't seem hostile, so I didn't.
I remember the challenge that was coming up is that we have a ally playing a guitar off to the side. Now, I like the guitar, so I'm really hoping I can mesh it up with the song, but I might have to move the song after the guitar piece. So that means I'm going to have an extra long block of music. Yeah, see, that's going to move it. Oh, it's going to move it a good bit. But that's also a benefit because then I move the music after the guitar and it extends the music. Anyways, I'm going to try and make it work with the music. See if it blends at all. I like what I saw walking. I need to turn off camera 1's footage. Let's see. And I'm about to run out of camera 2's footage because camera 2 breaks up their footage often to avoid losing it in a crash. Okay, there's something weird about that. Oh, there's a fade. Okay, so it'd be better if it cut off here. Okay, I'm going to try there, so it'd be one bump. Sometimes it makes it flow smoother if you get in the middle of a series of notes. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So, let's see how long we stay on camera 2. So this is where I'm going to be getting good shots with the HUD cam, is at the back of the pack. At least shots with many of our participants. Somebody starts talking up here. I like how that rolled into him.
The critters that are near.
Let's see. I bet you Carlson has better sound for this. So. Okay, so that'd probably be better if it happened here. Yeah, okay, that's very cool. So, whose audio? Do I use camera 1's or camera 2's? It looks like camera 2's, or 1's, is much more substantial. So let's cut this. Makes sense because he's closer to the front of the pack. I'm betting I have no more need for this, so I better chase down the next footage so it's at least somewhere around where it's supposed to start. Okay, so that was number 4. Video shots, number 4, 5. So 5 is going to start somewhere-ish here. Save. Okay, so I'm going to watch this and then roll into this and decide where to cut it. If I see my footage, I know I'm near the end of it and I must get rid of it. That's too sharp of a break, especially for rolling through those notes, so I'm going to fade it. Give me... That's too much. Getting closer. I'm going to try a 5. Nope, that's a 6. I'm going to try 5 and see how that rolls. If not, I'll expand it. Possibly caught somebody's sound here. Nope. Seeing things. Okay, I can't help feel that it would move better. Just a little more. Back to lucky number 7. Okay. Okay, feels like it needs to start sooner. So I'm going to move it a couple this way. So now we're up to 8, which is another one, a number I'll use. Ah. Almost makes me want to go 10. No, that's good enough. Okay, so I'm going to watch this footage again. And I'll stop once I see camera 2's pop up. Oh, I won't see it because I'll still be on camera 3. People are talking though. There'll be an opportune time to switch. Another lag spike. Let's analyze it, see if I want to deal with it. We all play the game. We know it lags. Yeah, that's laggy as heck. So I was going to switch to this footage anyways. I'm going to mark this by splitting it. Yeah, that's bad. So unimmersive. Yeah, so that's in the video, not lagging because it's in the editor. That's what I'm checking. Yeah, it's too bad. Oh well. Camera 3, save the day. Backed up by his sound. I might be getting rid of, I might do a shortening cut instead. Dun, dun. Yeah, that's a huge chunk to cut. Let's see. Oh, Commander Callie wants to be let outside. Too bad. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and the end footage, it's okay. I like to have more of the people in the shot though. So definitely not a problem. It's gonna mess up my little thing I did there earlier with that scale. Maybe I can use it again some different way. So this goes away because it's laggy. Camera 2, bring up camera 1 to sound out camera 3. This becomes, well, let's see if it needs to be a fade. Okay, so it sounds like it might best cross there. I should make sure that this is synced up, just in case that's his power armor footprints I'm hearing. Best way to sync up is to find something that actually you can hear.
Check the,
Okay, it's definitely a tiny bit off.
check the, check the, check the, check the, check the, check the,
Alright, that's definitely close enough. So, yet again, we're going to turn this down. So the feed is not unimmersive. Man, people beep offing all around. Yep, so much lag lately. So, when did that beep off happen? Because I was thinking about cutting a good part of this out. Right there. And she's about to pop. Poof. Okay, there she looks like she's walking. And that'll cut out a little bit of the time that I was looking for. And it gives me a good reason. I don't like throwing away footage kind of willy-nilly. So I'm going to have to move all this up. Including this. So yeah, that meshes well. There's no way you know where the guys are behind him. So let's see if there's yet another little spike or anything.
check the critters that are near my home still haven't moved on yet. They didn't seem hostile, so I didn't kill them.
Okay, so I'm picking up the guitar, so now I got to figure out how to fit this in.
The critters
I
that
can.
are near my home still haven't moved on yet. They didn't seem hostile, so I didn't kill them. Looks like the,
Okay, I got to turn this up and listen. I have an idea. Hopefully that window sound isn't blaring in your ears. Yep, think. Come on. The bear wants to know what it's going to look like.
looks like the critter. Looks like the,
So I'm picking it up, starting about here. I'm going to split this to mark the spot. So at that point, it would be handy. I did this in another video. I left the song and I pushed it forward. So we're going to have to, because it sounded like a good point to cut this off. See, drops off. No more song.
the critters that are near my home still haven't moved on yet. They didn't seem hostile, so I didn't kill them.
Nice. And now when the guitar is gone, I'll bring the song back. Nice. All right, let's listen to what this is like. And save. Always save.
Looks like the critters that are near my home still haven't moved on yet. They didn't seem hostile, so I didn't kill them.
Well, it's good to keep them around. You drive them away. We want to have food when we need it.
Yeah, a nice little farm setup, anyways.
You mean that possum up ahead? That's one of
Yeah.
the critters?
Yep, just one of them.
Leave it alone. They're not threatening.
I will leave it alone then.
Reminds me of home.
Cosplaying some nice music there.
Okay, I have to find the end of that music. Still on the same camera, so that's good.
No.
Nice, you finished up. All right. Let's get this tune back, see how it feels fading back into it. All right, so I feel like maybe we've been on his footage for too long. I don't know. Yeah, that's an awful long time to be on one camera. So let's pick a good place to change it. Let's see if I like this cut. No, could use fade. That means, yep. I'm going to need to, let's try a super short one. Sometimes that's all it takes. To bring you over. And the sound. Okay. Oh, I'm seeing this. Where do I cut it off? Oh, I don't necessarily have to, but it's already cut. Okay, that feels like it's going to need a lot more than 3. So let's go to 7. So, that's using up most of it, which is probably good. I'll get this a couple more. Are we at 7 yet? Yes. Makes it a little more flowy. Yeah, there we go. I like that. All right, so what was the next decision? When to cut this. That was the next decision.
Looks like the
So this is kind of a random selection. I'm gonna there.
looks like the critters that are near my home still haven't. Looks like the critters that are near my home still haven't moved on.
I'm gonna give this a little more fade.
Like the
all right, just in case.
like the critters that are near my home still haven't moved on yet. They didn't seem hostile, so I didn't kill them.
Well, it's good to keep them around. You drive them away. We want to have food when we need it.
Yeah, a nice little farm setup, anyways.
Well, it's good to keep them around. You drive them away. We want to have food when we need it.
All right, tired of looking at Redcliffe's butt. Not that I look at his butt. But I'm the editor. Did I do that right? Yes.
When we need it. Well, it's good to keep them around. You drive them away. We want to have food when we need it. Well, it's good to keep them around. You drive them away. We want to have food when we need it.
Yeah, a nice little farm.
Okay, so the guitar looks like a good thing to do a quick edit on. Yeah, that's a nice flow. Like it.
Yeah, a nice little farm setup, anyways.
You mean that possum up ahead?
Meh.
That's one of
Yeah.
your
I'm
critters?
not gonna stress that little
Yeah,
blurb.
it's one of them.
Leave it alone. They're not threatening.
I will leave it alone then.
Reminds me of how.
Hmm.
Reminds me of how.
Probably be good to switch
Reminds
to
me
camera
of-
2 after that. Technically, Kermanovich is on the radio. Oh, well, hey, look, we've already reached the next music. What did I choose? Oh, yeah. I remember. A Wastelander song. That actually sounds reasonably synchronized. I'm going to make sure, though.
Reminds me of how.
Yeah, that's...
Reminds me of how.
Let's try and move it. Yeah, got to get down to being able to move it. Micro.
Reminds me of how.
Nope.
Reminds me of how.
Almost.
Reminds me of how.
Nope. Oh, come on. 0.
Reminds me of how.
Nope. Man. Bear. Figure it out.
Reminds me of how.
No, that's wrong.
Reminds me of how.
Okay. I'm spinning my wheels. I need to find something substantial to time it with.
I was playing some nice music there. I was playing some nice music there. I was playing. I was playing some nice. I was playing some nice music there.
It's not bad.
I was playing some nice music. I was playing some nice music there. I was playing some nice music there.
Okay, it's definitely better this way.
I was playing some nice music there.
One more.
I was playing some nice music there.
Nope. So this is about as close as the sync's gonna get. I pulled this one out to join it. No, it's definitely not synced. Do-do-do-do. Okay, let's I synced up this one with that one. Yeah, these are gonna be out of sync. Oh well. I have to sync up my new footage anyways. Okay. Okay, I'm real close. So I'm just going to move this one. I'm not going to gather them all. Because I have to sync them up anyways. Okay, it's just off by just a fuzz. Yeah, almost. Let's try a full one. So close. Feels like I should have hit it by now. Yeah, I'm just not quite there yet. Almost, so let's give it 2 more. Sounds so close. Okay. 1 more or less. Okay, so that sounds odd. Let's see what happens when I blend it just the tiniest bit. Feels like it's pretty close to time for a break, but I'm gonna beat this. Oh, that almost sounds good. All right. I'm gonna close my eyes and listen.
Well then. Well then. Well then.
Okay, it's coming in just a tiny bit late. It's almost perfect. Nope, now it's a little off. I think it was best here. Yeah. Okay, so what happens when I do this?
I will leave it alone then.
Let's do something a little more radical. Okay, yeah, see, I was still off. I knew something was bugging me. What are these up to? 3. That's fine. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well then.
No, it's tiny bit off still. It never ends. But with the sound I feel is probably the most important thing there is. Yeah, okay. That's it, finally. How much did I cross over with? 3. That's good. Let's see how it flows on the video side of things.
I will leave it alone then.
Cosplaying some nice music there.
Yeah, think I'll play it out on this camera.
It's a nice way to bring the death claws in.
Yeah. It's definitely cool, but it might be time to switch up.
Spirits up somehow.
Oh, there you go. Perfect time to cut. See how nicely that worked out? All right. So, I want to have time for a couple of breaks during this. I'm going to probably go for 2 hours and then take a break from this. But I need a break now. So that's a pretty good accomplishment for the time being. We're over 21 minutes. I'm going to go back to the point where I started today, which was before this song. And then I'm going to make it large screen, and I'm going to play it for you guys while I'm AFK. I'll be back.
I seem to have misplaced my gas mask.
Oh,
Did one of my brothers have an extra?
I have one in my bag. I'll find it for you.
Nice job noticing it now. I sure appreciate preparedness.
This is my first time in the formation. Could someone show me where I'm supposed to be standing?
Yeah, Constance, you'll be with me in the back. Actually,
That was meant
it's
as a
more
compliment. We're at camp. This is the time to find those things. Good job.
Oh, thank you.
better now than in the field.
Here you are. Put us in this bag for you.
Much appreciated.
Like the new outfit, Carlson?
Yeah, it's much comfier than the old one.
I bet.
It's good to see you again. Cole.
Good to be back.
Yeah, welcome back, Cole.
Great. I mean, you got the 2 of us with you. Just tell us where to go.
Before we leave, I want to mention that sometimes I sound terse, but I think the best of all of us. You guys are truly like a family to me.
We love you too, Kermanovich.
Yeah, buddy.
Even with that gruff ass vocoder.
Wouldn't be Kermanovich without it.
The character, dude. The nervousness is real.
I know. If If you don't want to do it, we can hand it off to someone else.
Well, considering it's like my, well, I wouldn't say first time, but first time being up front, and, you know, I haven't RP'd in a very long time, you don't mind?
Okay. Nimbus notices that Initiate Blackwood's a little nervous. He leans over and whispers, "Hey, if you're not willing to do this, we can pass this off to someone else right now."
That would be
It's okay.
best.
Okay. He takes the holotape back.
Don't worry, Blackwood. Everybody gets nervous.
Raptor team, I need a volunteer. Preferably someone familiar with radios.
And isn't Gray.
Swear I heard something.
Oh, did I say Raptor
Mosquito,
team?
probably.
Raven team, I'm
You did.
sorry. Gotta stop thinking like a knight. Raven team, any volunteers? Alright, Riker, step forward.
Yes, sir.
You've been voluntold. Nimitz holds the holotape out. You'll be leading the formation today. We are searching for a source of a radio signal on this tape. This tape will inform you when we are closer or when the source is getting stronger or weaker. So,
Yes, sir.
head to Talon team, assist them, guide us out.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're up with the three of us.
Alright, standard operating procedures, standard formation. Talon team will take us out. Raptor team, I will be having Raptors 2 and 7 at the front of the formation with me.
Yes, sir.
Raptors 9, 4, and 8 will guard the rear of the formation.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
When we get into heavy combat, Initiate Hunter, start moving towards the front of the formation.
Of course.
For now, remain in a observational capacity. Alright, you have a reading there, Initiate Riker? Or I'm sorry,
Lead us
Scribe
out.
Riker.
I believe I do, sir.
Alright, lead us out.
All right, Gray, Blackwood. You stay in your current. Blackwood, you're in the back. Gray, you're on the left. I'll be on the right. We'll be his eyes. All right.
Fair enough.
Copy that.
The reading.
So I'm back, and I just saw something I don't like, which is okay because it's right near the end of the editing. Heck yeah. Oh well, no, it's not near it. So there was something about this where he grabbed his gun.
Alright, you have a reading there, Initiate Riker? Or I'm sorry,
Lead us
Scribe
out.
Riker.
I believe I do, sir.
Sometimes I don't mind the weapons being pulled. Other
Alright,
times it
lead
looks
us out.
janky.
All right, Gray, Blackwood. You stay in your current. Blackwood, you're in the back. Gray, you're on the left. I'll be on the right. We'll be his eyes. All right.
Fair
Looks
enough.
forward, whips out his gun, and he looks down. That's the problem. Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay. So, but that's fine because it's right near a transition. So I can go this far, and then he starts to look down. So I will use that as the end point. Oh, darn it. That's pretty level. Okay, that's where he looks down. So let's trade the places with this. That's where it's useful, this playback when I take a break. Because I'll sit down and watch it for a little bit when it gets near where I was last editing. Alright, let's go back to here.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And now
Fair
it doesn't look too janky other than it's out of sequence with the very next shot. Good job, Kermanovich. Okay. So all I have to do to fix that is got a funky cut here. I think I had to sound it. That's okay. So careful. Got to be very careful. Pull out a gun, and so the same place in this video is at the point he looks down. Nope, out there. So I will get the very last part of that. I will pull this to here. And hopefully it's going to be as easy as doing this. Alright. Save. Probably want to be near that transition.
Copy that. Copy that. Copy that.
Yep, see, he got his gun out real quick, but it caught enough to make it weird.
The reading indicates.
Yeah, so the gunshot. Okay, so it's complicated even more. Where's the gunshot? Oh, that's why this cut was made. So I can extend this hopefully a tiny bit.
The reading indicates mostly a north-northeast path. The reading indicates mostly a north-northeast.
Cool. It sounds like the robot's doing that gunshot. I don't know what somebody did. They just fired their weapon, but that's decent. Okay, so start the rewatch.
I'll be on the right. Will be his eyes. All right.
Fair enough.
Copy that.
The reading indicates mostly a north-northeast path. We'll try to use.
A little bit of a sound transition on that cut. Let's see.
The reading in.
Oh, that's because this is nope. This is audio from this camera. It's this trans.
Copy that.
The reading indicates.
Now this, I can just pull over this, maybe. That's fine. There's like some kind of hollow sound.
Copy that.
I'm going to turn it up. It's probably the ringing in her helmet. Oops.
Copy that.
Oh well. I don't think it's that noticeable. I pick on a lot of stuff that a lot of people are just like probably they don't even think. Now some people listen to this stuff without watching the video. That's different. So that's another reason why I like to pay attention to the sound. Okay, let's watch.
Right.
Fair enough.
Copy that.
The reading indicates mostly a north-northeast path. We'll try to use the roads as much as we can. If the signal varies, I'll let you know on time. On time. On time.
Damn berries. Damn berries.
Knight Red, for the sake of this operation, I'm going to be using the plasma rifle for now.
Sounds good. We're too big a squad to sneak, anyways.
Looks like the critters that are near my home still haven't moved on yet. They didn't seem hostile, so I didn't kill them. Looks like the critters that are near my home still haven't moved on yet. They didn't seem hostile, so I didn't kill them.
Well, it's good to keep them around. You drive them away. We want to have food when we need it.
Yeah, a nice little farm setup, anyways.
You mean that possum up ahead? That's one
Yeah.
of the critters?
Yep, it's one of them.
Leave it alone. They're not threatening.
I will leave it alone then. I will leave it alone then.
Cosplaying some nice music there.
It's a nice way to bring the death claws in.
Gotta keep your spirits up somehow.
Okay, looking good. I think when the guitar lady gets up, I was going to switch to somebody else. Is that here?
Gotta keep your spirits up somehow.
That's the last thing. So that's probably where I'd switch. So let's cut camera 2. I think we just did camera 3. Oh, we did 3 and 1. Let's see what 1 looks like. Tiny bit off. That's right. I was going to have to sync this stuff up anyways. But I'm not quite there yet, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, so want a little more. Let's set a 7 fade. Oh, 13. No. 7. Sound. To change how my music is. Okay, that seems like a cool transition. So it might be better, since this is dead silence, to move this up here. So nice. That sounds like a good transition back into the music. Success. We are trying to get to the end of the song for this part of the session.
Watch your step here.
Okay, that looks like a cool part. Let's see how long it goes till it bores me. I'm thinking I want to end on the guitar hit, but then I'm going to have to match up the guitar sound in the other footage. So maybe if I start the music back in a fuzz sooner. Okay, that feels a lot smoother. Save, always save. There you go. I like that.
Watch your step here.
There seems to have been a rock slide. Just be careful around here.
We're gonna have to fix this road at some point.
Too bad the foundation isn't on the way out here. Too bad the foundation isn't on the way out here.
Time to save a little time.
We're gonna have to fix this road at some point.
Okay. Split. Where did they start talking? They start talking here. So I'm going to switch to keep the same audio. I'm going to move this up a little closer, and I'm going to move this up. Camera 2 can go away, because I'm sure I'll be able to cover the rest of this. Okay, so I've been talking about syncing up stuff. Might as well do it now. Well, let's sync these two up. Sync 1, camera 3, and camera 1 sound.
Too bad the foundation.
Nope.
Too bad the foundation isn't. Too bad the foundation isn't on the way out here.
Okay, that's pretty decent. Now I need to find something on here that I can match up. Okay, watch out, some of these wires may be live.
Watch out, some of these wires.
Oh, that's almost perfectly synced.
Watch out, some of these wires may be live. Watch out, some of these. Watch out, some. Watch out, some of these wires may be live. Watch out, some of these wires may be live.
Okay, that sounds pretty synced up to me. Good enough for now. I'm pulling all this behind me, and we're still at about an hour and 40 minutes. This was a long session. I'm pretty sure we didn't split up though. Thank God. That it actually adds to the story, but makes way more work.
Too bad the foundation. Too bad.
So I'm hearing a little bit of sound problem. Back to 75%.
Too bad the foundation.
Oh, that's because his audio is active. There we go. Back to 50. Okay.
Too bad the foundation isn't on the way out here. And they could fix up the road for us.
We can just go by the miners tunneling motto.
Misfire?
There's a hole, put planks over it.
Misfire.
Alright, feels like that's a good place to switch from camera 3. We were already at camera 1, so I'm going to switch to camera 2. Yeah. So let's hope I'm switching to camera 2. Let's peel back camera 1 and 3. See what we got. Let's listen to Cole again.
We can just go by the miners tunneling motto.
Misfire?
There's a hole, put planks over it.
Misfire.
Oh. Whoops. So these were synced. So I don't stretch it, I move it. Oops. Okay. That was like the tail end. That's the very that yeah. That was a weird thing. I stretched it too far and went back to the beginning. No, I stretched too far, it went back to the end.
Here's tunneling motto.
Misfire?
There's a hole, put planks over it.
Misfire.
Watch out, some of these wires may be live. Watch your step around them.
Yeah. That looks a little rough. But it's probably the editor because it's actually kind of the first time it's playing the footage. So these guys keep walking. Whoops, was that a tweet? Yep, that was a tweet. Cutting time and time saving. Okay. That's a good cue. Okay. Let's see how much time I'm going to shave off.
This is your roadblock that you set up, right?
Okay, they're talking to somebody up front. So actually, that was the perfect time to cut. Something's going on up there. I can hear Gray yakking. Oh my goodness. Okay. So glad for the silence. See? Because then I can just do this and make that go away. God, that was ugly.
This is
Okay, so it'd be best if I caught him after he stopped. There you go. That way it's a good solid start to the cut. To the clip. Can't see.
This is your roadblock that you set up, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's talking to a player. Oh no, he's talking to one of us. Which is more interesting, camera 1 or camera 3?
This is your roadblock that you set up, right?
Yes.
Camera 3 certainly is more
Good.
pertinent. These guys are getting good. They're making me decide between their shots.
This is your roadblock that you set up, right?
Yes.
It's looking good.
Yeah. Camera 3's is way more interesting. Good job, man. Camera 3 is our newest camera person.
This is your roadblock that you set up, right?
Yes.
It's looking good.
You can tell who it is because he's standing right in the middle of the screen.
Purpose is not to stop, but to slow down.
Okay, so theoretically, yeah. See now his shots are a little. There we go. Now we're getting back to there. But that sounded like a good place to switch to
Slow down.
camera 1. Like about there. Boom. All right, roll back camera 3. See what is he? Okay, there's kind of interesting up there, so I'll keep that there.
This is
How do I feel about this cut? Transition, technically.
this is
Okay, probably a little sooner than that. Zoop. Don't have to mute any video because it's not fading yet. Okay, so what I'm feeling is the lack of smooth transition between the sounds. So let's go for the normal 5. And now I will have to mute. I will have to mute camera 1. Mute video so you do not bleed through. But leave the sound and fade the sound. Feather it. That'd be alright. I think it needs more. Nope, that's fine. Alright. Let's see, where are we? We go into this. I'm gonna run out of footage there, but I have more there. So that was the end of that shot. I was gonna go back to camera 1. Okay. How does that roll?
This is your roadblock that you set. This is your roadblock that you set up, right?
Yes.
It's looking good.
Purpose is not to stop, but to slow down. Purpose is not to stop, but to slow down. Slow down.
Good place to cut. Alright, what camera now? We just did 3 and 1, so 2. Possibly 1. Nope, I like that. Okay, I'm gonna leave the cut there. That feels like something that'd be cool if it slid over a long time. So I'm gonna go for a full 10. And it'll give me a little more of the scenic part. Oh, yeah. Good call. Anybody talk anytime soon? Nope. Never mind. Oh, so he calls out a raider camp. That's bad. Yeah, so no, we don't know that people are raiders. Oh, well, I think they start talking about it later. Let me check. They start discussing, what is a raider?
Looks like raider camp up ahead.
I mean, this is old Savage Divide territory.
Here. Looking at me, but he's not reacting. Team Palatine have a pair of binoculars.
Customer rental. Why? What do you want me to be looking for?
I'm really sure they talk about what is a raider, so I'm going to let that stand. But technically, from a roleplay point of view, we don't know who's a raider or not. A lot of people dress the same, but that's kind of a meta game thing.
Looks like raider camp up ahead.
I mean, this is old Savage Divide territory. This could be old.
Okay, that's a good place to cut that. Gray's kind of covering it. Because we do know that the other raiders were raiders, but are the new raiders raiders? I mean, are they raiders once they leave the crater? So I was on my shot. Let's see what camera 3 is looking at. And they're kind of talking, so that's probably good. Camera 1's audio is probably stronger.
There's a civilian here. Seems he's looking at me, but he's not reacting. Greetings, civilian.
So they're talking to the raider. How much you want to bet? Raider's gonna pop off a few shots.
Does anybody in Talon team have a pair of binoculars?
Got a recon scope on this plasma rifle. Why?
The road underneath. Can you just scout it from this hill and then join us?
What do you want me to be looking for? Any hostiles or?
It's cool that that music did that.
I'd rather not run straight
Yeah.
ahead into a blockade.
I think the raider opens fire somewhere around here. So that means it would be better to switch to
What do you want me
camera
to be
one's
looking for?
footage.
Any hostiles or?
Right about here. So we will trim camera 3. I hit S to split, by the way, just in case you're new to editing.
Looking for any hostiles or?
I'd rather not run.
Where's that sound cue?
What do you want me to be looking for? Any hostiles?
Okay, so let's try cutting there.
What do you want me to be looking for? Any hostiles or? For any hostiles? Want me to be looking for any? Want me to be looking for any? Want me to be looking for any hostiles or? Want me to be looking for any hostiles or?
I'd rather not run straight ahead into a blockade.
Okay, man.
What the heck?
Shots fired.
We got fire.
Oh, nice shot, dude.
From the asshole civilian. Straight.
Nice, yeah, yeah. Okay, so now, okay, so that was a really good shot. I'm not so sure about putting the gun away, but good job.
From the asshole civilian. Straight.
He was a raider.
He was a raider. See, here we go, more raiders. Okay, so he puts the gun away. That's but then it pulls it back up. So what is that stuff? Anyway, it looked more natural if I just stop it right there. Hopefully it's not right in the middle of somebody saying something. Okay, so it would make sense for me. Well, let's see. I think he's looking back, so that might be good. But let's see what I got, because I was right behind them. No, looks like camera 1 might win again.
Straight.
He was a raider.
Straight.
He was a raider.
Yeah, see, even on this footage, it makes him put it away, pull it back out, then put it away again. Looks like.
Straight.
He was a raider.
Yeah, see, bloop bloop bloop. And that means that things are out of sync again. But whatever, they always get out of sync. I don't understand. I guess it's just the different systems. Could be have something to do with latency too. I don't know. So let's see. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to make this bigger to be able to see. Okay, what is he doing? Dun, 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 dun. Puts the gun away. And he pulls it out again, and then he gets back into normal about there. Is he talking by then? No, that's just a little bit before then. So I bet if I do this, it'll sync up pretty well. Gonna save just in case. I like it. And the world explodes by the time I get to.
Shots fired.
We got fire.
From the asshole civilian. Straight.
He was a raider.
Constance, are you alright?
That
I'm
looked
okay.
good. Let's go big.
From the asshole civilian. Straight.
He was a raider.
Bye, Raider.
Constance, are you alright?
I'm okay.
From the asshole civilian. Asshole civilian. Straight.
He was a raider.
Constance, are you alright?
I'm okay.
Yeah, that was
Not
perfect.
seeing any trouble ahead.
Sure.
Your eyes
Yeah,
peeled.
road's clear.
Talon team, be sure to assess risks in the future.
All right, let's take a look to see
Constance, are you
what's
alright?
going on over here.
I'm okay.
Not seeing
See what he saw. If
for
that's
any hostiles or
I'd rather not run straight ahead into a block.
so he's out of sync. Obviously, I'll have to fix that.
Shots fired.
We got fire.
It's from the asshole.
Okay, so the stairs are in the way. Not too concerned. Excellent. The footage stands as is. Save. How far are we through this song? Yeah, we're tearing through it. So I can work at a good pace doing this. I find that editing while streaming puts like a imaginary supervisor over my shoulder.
Constance, are you alright?
If somebody was watching, I don't want to waste your time with a whole bunch of just lollygagging.
Constance, are you alright?
I really like that.
I'm okay.
So yes, this is actually becoming very zen, and I'm recording this, and somebody in the future can get the insight to my creativity.
Constance, are you alright?
I'm okay.
not seeing any trouble ahead.
Sure.
Your eyes
Yeah,
peeled.
road's clear.
Talent team, be sure to assess risks in the future.
10-4.
Affirmative.
Okay, so what's Red Cliff doing at this point? Sorry, camera one.
Future.
Might be cool to switch to him just as he says that. Rah camera.
The future.
10-4.
The future.
10-4.
The future.
Okay, so definitely not that beginning. That's too distracting. He's moving forward there.
The future.
10-4.
Affirmative.
Okay, then we fade off of Rah camera. I like to pop up to Redcliffe to camera 3. Well, camera 3 is going rah, rah, rah.
The future.
10-4.
Affirmative.
So here's a trick. Since I'm not using any of his sound and it's disconnected from the rest of the footage, I can mess with it and like do what I intended to in the first place. So let's.
The future. The future.
Okay, I don't want to be there.
The future. The future.
10-4.
I don't want to be there while the radio sound's happening.
The future.
10-4.
Because technically, from his perspective, it would sound normal.
The future.
10-4.
Affirmative.
Okay, so it would be handy to fade back. Let's do a bigger fade, a full 10. Make sure I do all this stuff. I hate missing things. Do I need the sound to fade? Negative. Another cool thing about streaming, I guess, is I talk to myself constantly while I work. That's right. Now we're going back to my boring footage. Well, it's not boring. In a way, it's kind of cool because it has a definite frame, you know, so it helps me pick out shots. And that's too far, too soon. I get it. So that cuts off there. That does not allow this sound to fade with this sound. So I got to do that, and then I should cut this here and do this so that it doesn't, the video doesn't interfere with the transition. Get the sound in sync. A lot of movement in that. I wanted to make sure none of it was like basically non-game, like lag or something. That's a big cut already. Let's try 15. Sometimes a really big cut is super fun. Nah, that's too much. You know what? I'm gonna go back to 7. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit lucky number 7 yet again. 7 frames. Okay, but it sounds like there's a note I should be doing. Okay, so I'm gonna change the entire thing again. That's fine. I can do that. Don't need to change anything. Line this up with that. Sound is still blurred. Yep. Okay. Something seems odd. Let's look. Oh, well, the sound is off. Is the video off? No. This video is muted. Oh, I get it. I am not centered on the sound. Which on a fade, I try and center on the note that I'm working on. Oh. Okay, so I'd really like for it to do that kind of a cut and then have him move the second that violin kicks in. Okay, it sounds like the violin's kicking in now. Yep. Okay, so he starts moving here. So that's not too far away. I'm going to move this ever so slightly till he begins to move. Okay, and then we'll adjust this. At the same time, I'm shaving a little bit more of the time. Okay, still not quite right. I'll move it to 2 or 1. Move it another. Move it up. Alright, that's close enough. Close enough for the average person to get subliminal enjoyment out of it. Yeah.
That was nerve-wracking.
So I target for immersion, but not everybody has an eye like mine. I've met several people who do, but the general person's just like, you know, hey, this is neat.
That was nerve-wracking.
Agreed.
Join in the front.
Is it just me, or do the crazy ones all dress alike?
Yep, there's me addressing, calling
they
stuff
do.
raiders.
With all due respect, I think we're gonna have to treat these Raider outposts that we see.
Ah, Raider.
People in them still.
More aggressively, yeah.
Okay, I'm not digging on the marching with the gun left
Crazy
there.
ones all dress alike.
They do.
So with all due respect, I think we're gonna have to treat these Raider outposts that we see a little.
Okay, so how long is this? This goes to about 20:53. That's about 10 seconds. That's not too bad. Makes more sense to get the camera more up
Agreed.
front.
Join in the front.
Is it just me, or do the crazy ones all dress alike?
They do.
So with all due respect, I think we're gonna have to treat these Raider outposts out.
Yeah, see, he said Raider and out. Well,
Raider out.
yeah, he combined the 2 words, so I can't even split it apart. So, okay, Raider. Raiders from the crater.
They do.
So with all due respect.
They do.
So with all
Yep, and he's talking right at the end of this
with all
thing.
due respect, I think we're gonna have to treat these Raider outposts that we see.
Okay, that'd be a good place to switch it. But it's kind of quiet up there, so I might have to start switching to camera 3's audio. combine it with maybe like that backtrack I made earlier. Ambience.
Radar out. Radar out.
Okay, so that doesn't work because I wanted to eliminate him pulling the gun. Okay, so my audio won't be any louder.
I do. Sir, with all due respect, I think we're gonna. I do. Sir, with all due respect.
Okay, I can cut this a little shorter. Stretch this out a little bit to give a little bit more of a...
I do. Sir, with all due respect. I do. Sir, with all due respect.
Okay, so that's kind of cool because he kind of cuts in really quick, and then that camera 3 brings it right to the front. So I like how that's looking so far.
I do. Sir, with all due respect.
Okay, let's look at this whole thing big. Let's start about here to get some more context. I love editing. It's like painting to me. I've done painting, sculpting, all drawing, but nothing moves as fancy as easily as this to me. Oh, let me stretch and get back into my emotion. All right.
Shots fired.
We got fire.
It's from the asshole
Civilian.
past.
Right.
We're gonna he was a raider. Constance, are you alright?
I'm okay.
I'm not seeing any trouble ahead.
Sure.
Just keep your eyes
Yeah,
peeled.
road's clear.
Talent team, be sure to assess risks in the future.
10-4.
Affirmative.
That was nerve-wracking.
Is it just
Agreed.
me?
Joining the front.
Is it just me, or do the crazy ones all dress alike?
I do. Sir, with all due respect, I think we're gonna have to treat.
All right, I like what I see. It is time for another break. Figure I'll take them at like 30 minutes into it and an hour and 30 minutes into it, and that way I can get a strong half hour at the end and have a strong half hour at the beginning. So let me think. We're still working on this song, so I'm going to start it back. Let's see. That'll give me 5. Yeah, that'll give me 5 minutes to hear. So I'm going to start here and give myself a good 7 minutes. All right, I'll make it big and start it rolling, and I'll be back.
Or I'm sorry,
Lead us
Brian
out.
Riker.
I believe I do, sir.
Alright, lead us out.
All right, Gray, Blackwood. You stay in your current... Blackwood, you're in the back. Gray, you're on the left. I'll be on the right. We'll be his eyes, all right?
Fair enough.
Copy that.
The reading indicates mostly a north-northeast path. We'll try to use the roads as much as we can. If the signal varies, I'll let you know on time.
Damn berries.
Knight Red, for the sake of this operation, I'm going to be using the plasma rifle for now.
Sounds good. We're too big a squad to sneak anyways.
Looks like the critters that are near my home still haven't moved on yet. They didn't seem hostile, so I didn't kill them.
Well, it's good to keep them around. You drive them away. We want to have food when we need it.
Yeah, a nice little farm setup, anyways.
You mean that possum up ahead? That's one of
Yeah.
the critters?
Yep, it's one of them.
Leave it alone. They're not threatening.
I will leave it alone then.
Cosplaying some nice music there.
It's a nice way to bring the death claws in.
Gotta keep your spirits up somehow.
Watch your step here.
There seems to have been a rock slide. Just be careful around here.
We're going to fix this road at some point.
Too bad the foundation isn't on the way out here. But they could fix up the road for us.
We can just go by the miners' tunneling motto.
Misfire?
There's a hole, put planks over it.
Misfire.
Watch out, some of these wires may be live. Watch your step around them.
This is your roadblock that you set up, right?
Yes.
It's looking good.
Purpose is not to stop, but to slow down. Looks like a radar camp up ahead.
I mean, this is old Savage Divide territory. This could be old.
There's a civilian here. Seems he's looking at me, but he's not reacting. Greetings, civilian. Does anybody in Talon team have a pair of binoculars?
I got a recon scope on this plasma rifle. Why?
The road underneath. Can you just scout it from this hill and then join us?
What do you want me to be looking for? Any hostiles or?
I am obviously back. I am going to watch this end part again and continue on.
Looks like a radar camp up ahead.
About 26 minutes, so I'm going to take a break.
I mean, this is old Savage Divide territory. This could be old.
There's a civilian here. Seems he's looking at me, but he's not reacting. Greetings, civilian.
I don't mind that gun poking in there. Some people it bugs them, but
Does anybody
it's
in Talon team have a pair of binoculars?
part of reality.
I got a recon scope on this plasma rifle. Why?
The road underneath. Can you just scout it from this hill and then join us?
What do you want me to be looking for? Any hostiles or?
I'd rather not run straight ahead into a blockade. Of
Yes,
any
looking
kind.
clear.
Okay, man.
Shots fired.
We got fire.
It's from the asshole
Civilian.
past.
Right.
He was a raider.
Constance, are you alright?
I'm okay.
I'm not seeing any trouble ahead.
Sure.
Just keep your eyes
Yeah,
peeled.
road's clear.
Talon.
Okay, that's a straight cut. I think I might want to fade.
Right.
He was a raider.
Constance, are you alright?
It's kind of cool that it maybe a quick fade. Let's try 3 frames. I like the quickness about it, but it's a little jarring. I like smooth cuts.
Constance, are you alright? Constance, are you alright? Constance, are you alright?
Yeah. And there's where a 3-frame cut.
Constance, are you alright?
Could be nice.
I'm okay.
I'm not seeing any trouble ahead.
Sure.
Just keep your eyes
Yeah,
peeled.
road's clear.
Talent team, be sure to assess risks in the future.
10-4.
Affirmative.
In the future.
10-4.
Affirmative.
Robble cam.
That was nerve-wracking.
Just
Agreed.
me?
Joining the front.
Is it just me, or do the crazy ones all dress alike?
Oh, they do.
Sir, with all due respect, I think we're gonna have to treat these radar outposts that we see a little bit more harshly if there are people in them still.
More aggressively, yeah.
Find Raider.
Road ahead clear?
From what I saw, yeah.
Anyone who provokes the attack, really, I feel, is a raider.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be very careful about who we deem a raider and who not.
Well, let's see. If they have body parts, bones, let's see, makeshift scrap metal all over their body. Look like you can get tetanus just by looking at them.
So yeah, this seems like a good part to be on camera 3. So that's cool. We're getting into almost the end of the song, so it's almost time for a full rewatch up to the end of the song. Nice.
Oh, they do.
Sir, with all due respect, I think we're gonna have to treat these radar outposts that we see a little bit more harshly. If there are
Dang you,
people in
camera
them
3!
still.
You're stealing my thunder. No, good job, man.
Find Raider.
Road ahead clear?
From what I saw, yeah.
So this is a define raider conversation, and I think Redcliffe is
Anyone
about to
who
define it.
provokes the attack, really, I feel, is a raider.
Nice touch, Constance.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be very careful about who we deem a raider and who not.
Good point.
Well, let's see.
There
If
we
they
go.
have body parts, bones, let's see, makeshift scrap metal all over their body. Look like you can get tetanus just by looking at them. Billy tattoos.
He sound like he's
Keep talking
describing.
about Chaplain Locke like that. What do you mean?
So that would be a good time to cut back to one of the more central cams. So that was pretty cool. Let's see.
With all due respect, I think we're gonna have to treat these radar outposts that we see a little bit.
Find Raider.
Road ahead clear?
From what I saw, yeah.
Okay, so I think camera 1 is going to hold their own.
They do.
Sir, with all due
Let's see.
respect, I think we're gonna have to treat these radar outposts.
No, he pulled out his gun. That's why.
Harshly. If there are people
Well,
in them still.
More aggressively, yeah.
pulled out his gun, reloaded it. That's kind of cool. Hold on until he puts
Find
the gun
Raider.
down.
Road ahead clear?
Yeah,
What I
see,
saw.
the game forces you to walk like that. Let's see. Maybe he tried to put it away and bring it
Anyone
out,
who
I think,
provokes the attack, really.
to try and get it to go away, but it won't go away. So that's why I started to cut there. We were just on him, so hey, it's time to pull in camera 2. And then we can switch to camera 3 for the Rabble cam.
They do.
Sir, with all due respect, I think we're gonna have to treat these
It's using my audio. Let's use his.
with all due respect, I think
Okay.
sir, with all due respect,
Let's see how my audio is. I bet it's super quiet.
sir, with all due respect, I think we're gonna have to treat these radar outposts that we see a little bit more harshly. If there are people in them still.
More aggressively, yeah.
Find Raider.
Clear?
From what I saw, yeah.
That's not bad.
Anyone who provokes the attack, really, I feel, is a raider.
We're gonna have to be very careful about who we deem a raider and who not.
Well, let's see. If they,
Okay, so
well, what? Well,
okay, that's a cue. That's a good place for this to start.
Do not.
well, let's see.
Do not.
The attack really, I feel, as a raider.
We're gonna have to be very careful about.
All right, let's see if my audio is strong enough to support this scene. Delete. Probably going to start back with camera 1's audio somewhere in there. It looks like it's a little bit off. So let's see if we can sync it up. Well, yeah, it's definitely... No, it's not horribly off, but it's enough. Moved it 1, move it back 1. Okay, so that's synced up. I have no idea if it's synced with camera 2's audio, but so what?
I do.
No, okay, that was a... Okay, I'm cutting off a little bit of his thing too. Okay, finish that. Okay, so let's grab these and pull them forward. It looked to me like I had a little crossover there, so let's keep. I think it was I don't remember what it was. Who cares? Let's try this.
I do. I do.
Hmm.
I do.
Okay, so I'm picking up a little bit on there.
I do. I do.
Oh, okay, she just goes doof. Okay.
I do. I do.
Okay, so I'm picking up a little bit of gray here. So
I do. I do.
Define raider.
From what I saw. Yeah.
might be good to cut back to camera 1 there.
I do.
With all due respect, I think we're gonna have to treat these raider outposts that we see a little bit more harshly. Them still.
Define raider.
Split there. Camera 2 goes back. And let's flip back to camera 1 since it's him talking.
Define raider. Define raider.
Oh, but he's still packing
From what I saw.
his
Yeah.
weapon like that. See if there's
Anyone
any
who
change.
provokes the attack really, I feel, is a raider.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be very careful about who we deem a raider and who not.
Okay. I don't find that shot very interesting, so no fault of the cameraman. I did mention this is his first time doing the third person cam. He went
I
scribe,
do.
With all due respect, I
so
think
now
we're
I'm the
gonna
HUD
treat
cam.
these raider outposts that we see a little bit more harshly. Them still.
That toned down the raider mention.
Define raider.
Oh, is that lag or is that
Define raider.
editor? It's
From what I
editor.
saw. Yeah.
Love this music.
Anyone who provokes the attack really, I feel, is a raider.
We're gonna have to be very careful about who we deem a raider and who not.
Well, let's see if they have.
We're gonna have to be very careful about who we deem a raider and who not.
Okay, so let me cut this. Actually, let's test out his audio. Some of it works or can be useful. I don't need camera 2's audio anywhere near this. Alright, let's see what it sounds like.
Who not.
Well, let's see if they have
Yeah.
body parts.
Yeah. I had to attack it too aggressively with the graphic equalizer.
Well, let's see if they.
Who we deem a raider and who not.
Well, let's.
Alright, so that's going to definitely want a decent fade. Let's try 10 seconds. Or, sorry, not seconds, 10 frames. Okay, so you're going to have to come over here. Speaking of sound issues, cameraman 3
A raider and who not.
Well, let's see if they have body.
just contacted me and wants to go over his sound. Awesome.
And who not.
Well, let's see if they have body parts, bones. Let's see, makeshift scrap metal all over their body. Look like you can get tetanus just by looking at them.
Love this guy.
Billy tattoos.
Keep talking about Chaplain Locke like that. What do you mean?
Okay, so I think it'd be best for that to cut to one of the other cams. And then we'll be out of the song, and then I get to do my rewatch.
Keep talking about Chaplain Locke.
Okay, so good time to sync this up.
Keep talking about Chaplain Locke. Keep talking about Chaplain Locke like that.
Okay, that's definitely close enough. And we are switching from camera 3 to
Keep
camera
talking about
2. I'm going to eat up some of this time, and that whatever that sound is I'm picking up, I think it's somebody playing with their weapons. So I will have to cut camera 1, bring that back to here.
Keep talking about.
Okay, some of that's left over on this.
Keep talking.
Okay, still a tiny bit left. And we're slowly whittling away at the overall time. Our videos were averaging an hour. These last few runs have been an hour and a half or more.
Keep talking about Chaplain.
Epic story.
Keep talking about. Keep talking.
Okay, so yeah, still got a little bit left here.
Keep.
Okay, so that takes care of most of it.
Keep.
Okay, there was just a tiny bit more I needed to do. Grab them all so they stay in sync.
Keep talking about Chaplain Locke like that. What do you mean?
That's my point.
I can't hear you from up there.
Right on, good response. Okay, so that's a solid point after the song. So let's do a rewatch from here, because this looks kind of complicated. And then once I get done with the rewatch, I'll be ready for my break. Like I said, I'm going to try to average about 2 hours per session, give myself an hour break, chance to walk around. Sounds healthy to me.
It seemed hostile, so I didn't kill him.
Well, it's good to keep him around. You drive him away. We want to have food when we need it.
Yeah, a nice little farm setup, anyways.
You mean that possum up ahead? That's one of
Yeah.
the critters?
Yep, it's one of them.
Leave it alone. They're not threatening.
I will leave it alone then.
was playing some nice music there.
It's a nice way to bring the death claws in.
Gotta keep your spirits up somehow. I was playing some nice music there.
It's a nice way to bring the death claws in.
Gotta keep your spirits up somehow.
Seeing something there. Or, yeah. And it's right near the end of this.
Gotta keep your spirits up somehow. Gotta keep your spirits up somehow.
Okay, we need to go big for this. I think I'm seeing a una lag.
Gotta keep your spirits up somehow.
Yep. But it's a micro una lag.
Gotta keep your spirits up somehow. Gotta keep your spirits up somehow. Gotta keep your spirits up somehow.
The only one that really makes a difference is this guy.
Gotta keep your spirits up somehow.
Okay. Yeah. So it actually doesn't matter that much. We see like that stuff in the game all the time. Plus, right afterwards, he was kind of turning strange here. I think he's still getting used to his controls. I'm gonna give him a break and leave it in. Back to watch.
Gotta keep your spirits up somehow.
Watch your step here.
There seems to have been a rock slide. Just be careful around here.
We're going to fix this road at some point.
Too bad the foundation isn't on the way out here. Too bad the foundation isn't on the way out here. But they could fix up the road for us.
We can just go by the miners tunneling motto.
Misfire?
There's a hole, put planks over it.
Misfire.
Watch out, some of these wires may be live.
Definitely missed a chance to hit a note here. Weird. Nope. Okay, so I think the note hits pretty close to there. Okay, so, don't much like the transition. Okay, let's give it a quick 3-frame transition. See if that smooths it out. And hits the note. Gonna have to do sound. Oh, I'm gonna have to see. I'm going from here to here, so I'm gonna have to mute camera 1, so the video doesn't bleed through. Save. Okay, I like that way better. Let's go back a little bit and continue the rewatch.
Watch out, some of these wires may be live. Watch your step around them.
This is this is this is this is this is this is your roadblock that you set up, right?
Yes.
It's looking good.
Purpose is not to stop, but to slow down. Looks like a raider camp up ahead.
I mean, this is old Savage Divide territory. This could be old.
There's a civilian here. Seems. There's a civilian here. Seems. He's looking at me, but he's not reacting. Greetings, civilian. Does anybody in Talon team have a pair of binoculars?
Got a recon scope on this plasma rifle. Why?
The road underneath. Can you just scout it from this hill and then join us?
What do you want me to be looking for? Any hostiles or?
I'd rather not run straight ahead into a blockade. Of any kind.
Okay, man.
Shots fired.
We got fire.
It's from the asshole
Civilian.
past.
Right.
He was a raider.
Constance, are you alright?
I'm okay.
I'm not seeing any trouble ahead.
Sure.
Just keep your eyes
Yeah,
peeled.
road's clear.
Talon team, be sure to assess risks in the future.
10-4.
Affirmative.
That was
In the future.
10-4.
Affirmative.
that was nerve-wracking.
Is it just
Agreed.
me?
Joining the front.
Is it just me, or do the crazy ones all dress alike?
Oh, they do.
Sir, with all due respect, I think we're gonna have to treat these. Sir, with all due respect, I think we're gonna have to treat these raider outposts that we see a little bit more harshly. There are people in them still.
More aggressively, yeah.
Define raider.
Clear?
From what I saw, yeah.
Anyone who provokes the attack, really, I feel, is a raider.
We're gonna have to be very careful about who we deem a raider and who not.
Well, let's see. If they have body parts.
A raider and who not.
Well,
A raider and who not.
well, let's.
A raider and who not.
Well, let's see. If they have body parts, bones, let's see, makeshift scrap
Skin.
metal all over their body. Look like you can get tetanus just by looking at them. Billy tattoos.
You keep talking about Chaplain Locke like. You keep talking.
I think I'll kill that. I think I'll kill that reload sound.
Billy tattoos.
Okay. Probably brought it back. No.
You keep talking about Chaplain Locke like that. What do you
Billy tattoos.
keep talking about?
The ambient sound seems to flow over it good too.
Billy tattoos.
You keep talking about Chaplain Locke like that. What do you mean?
Love Chaplain Locke. Battle Chaplain.
That's my point.
I can't hear you from up there.
Say that about Locke.
Okay, so it's time to stop for now. Things went well. Gee, we're almost up to a half hour. Pretty close. I will be back when I'm ready to start again. Good session.